Good evening all, you're watching the news now and I am Bindya with the TNN Evening Bulletin. Let's have a look at the headlines first. India brings back 78 passengers from Afghanistan, copies of Guru Granth Sahib brought back to Delhi. Encounter breaks between security forces and terrorists in Baramulla, one terrorist killed, train services suspended. Lieutenant Governor Jammu and Kashmir remembers Arun Jaitley, calls him a great statesman. And Boris Johnson speaks up before G7 meet, says Taliban will be judged by their deeds, not their words. And now the news in detail. Amidst the chaos at Kabul airport, India is constantly trying to evacuate its people. An Air India flight carrying 78 passengers, including 25 Indian nationals, has reached New Delhi from the Dushanbe in Tajikistan. Apart from this, 3 copies of Guru Granth Sahib have also been brought back. The Indian Ministry of External Affairs has said that the government is committed to the safe return of all Indian nationals from Afghanistan. The biggest problem is to take them to the airport. Despite all the challenges, India has so far been successful in evacuating more than 800 people from there. These include Afghan Hindus and Sikhs as well as Nepali citizens. An encounter broke out between terrorists and security forces in Sopore area of Baramulla district in Jammu and Kashmir early hours today. Security forces launched a cordon operation and surged late Monday night after receiving information about the presence of terrorists in Petsir in Sopore area. The officials said the search operation turned into an encounter when the terrorists started firing on the posts of the security forces. One terrorist has been eliminated during this encounter with a joint team of security forces. However, the body has not yet been taken into custody. Mobile internet services has been suspended in the entire area. Yesterday evening, a CRPF Jawan was injured in a grenade attack by terrorists on a CRPF bunker in Eidgah area of Srinagar. CRPF have given this information. In another incident in Srinagar city, the police had killed 2 terrorists when the police had launched a search operation. The terrorists identified as Abbas Sheikh and Sadiq Manzoor belonged to the TRF terrorist organization. Meanwhile, the authorities have suspended train services from Srinagar to Baramulla as a precautionary measure, while mobile internet service has also been suspended in Sopore. Remembering the late BJP member and former Minister Arun Jaitley on his 2nd death anniversary, the Jammu and Kashmir Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha called him a great statesman and an economic reformist. Taking on to his microblogging site, LG Manoj Sinha tweeted, and I quote, "My sincere tributes to Shri Arun Jaitley ji on his Punya Tithi, a distinguished parliamentarian, statesman, economic reformist, and excellent orator. He will always be remembered for his selfless service and outstanding contribution to the development and progress of the country," unquote. In context of these speculated elections in J&K, many parties are trying to root up again. In this regard, the PAGD is at the forefront with a major alliance of the UT. The People's Alliance of Gupta delegation today held a meeting at Dr. Farooq Abdullah's residence in Srinagar. The meeting is supposed to have discussions on fighting back for the revoked Article 370 and 35A. The Vice Chairman Muzaffar Shah said that the PAGD is starting a mass contact program in Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. Adding to his statement, he said that no one can take away the constitutional right of the people of Valley. One day, Article 370 will be back in J&K. The meeting also saw the presence of PDP Chief Mehbooba Mufti and Mohammad Yusuf Tarigami, along with other party leaders. In the ongoing PAGD meeting that is all set to discuss issues regarding revoked articles from Jammu and Kashmir, the senior NC leader and MP Mohammad Akbar Lone, while interacting with the News Now, said that this meeting will send a strong message to centre and will try to get the benefits for every party of the alliance. A week-long celebration for the 89th birthday of the father of neurotherapy, Lajpat Rai Mehra, concluded today in Jammu. The week-long celebrations that started from August 16 included meditative and cultural programs. The organizers also felicitated the young kids for scoring better grades. To build up a team spirit among the youth and channelize their strengths towards positive arenas, the Department of Youth Service and Sports J&K in collaboration with Sports Sevidar Football Club Jammu organized a 5-day talent hunt football camp in Khelgaon, Nagrota. The camp started with an inaugural match and a training section by international footballer Arun Malhotra. In a first of its kind for the young hockey players of Valley, Shri Guru Hargobind Singh Ji Hockey Tournament has been organized by the Rambagh Hockey Club. As many as 50 teams will take part in tournament that started today at Gindun Sports Stadium in the Srinagar's Rajbagh area. One organizer said that the government should upgrade the hockey facilities in the city. Bikram Club Srinagar and Gagjeet Club Baramulla competed in the inaugural match, won by Gagjeet Club came out to be on the top. The major goal of this tournament was to overcome the influence of COVID-19 on youngsters so that children get more talent. And from across the world of entertainment, great news for the fans of Spider-Man. Spider-Man No Way Home will be released in December this year. The film is going to release in the month of December this year. At the same time, the unedited version of the film's trailer was recently leaked on YouTube before the release date of the film was announced. However, the trailer was later removed. The Hollywood Reporter had clarified that the leaked video was actually the trailer of Spider-Man No Way Home, and now the makers announced the release date of the film to be in December this year. From the world of sports, Mariyappan may not bear Indian flag in the opening ceremony of the Tokyo Paralympics. Corona hinders his presence. Thangavelu Mariyappan, leading the Indian contingent carrying the flag, will not be seen in the opening ceremony of the Tokyo Paralympics today. In his place, Tek Chand will now be seen leading the Indian team. It is reported that Mariyappan had come in contact with a corona-positive foreign passenger on a flight to Tokyo, after which he had been quarantined. And from across the world, a major statement today by the UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson says that the Taliban will be judged by their deeds and not their words. The statement comes ahead of the G7 meet on the Afghanistan crisis that stands to be scheduled for today to continue to stand by the Afghan people. And that's all in this evening bulletin. For more updates and latest news, stay tuned with The News Now. Jai Hind.